Here tonight, Louisville's mayor and police chief promising this weekend in the Highlands will be different. They're promising no more scenes like this. Hello, everybody, and thank you very much for joining us. I'm Doug Proffitt. New tonight, you can expect more tickets, more cars towed, and more police this weekend out on the streets after two different chaotic street takeovers on Bardstown Road in the Highlands. We're on the story for a second night tonight in a row, developing as new developments have just come in. Isaiah Kim Martinez and photojournalist Jessica Farley are now live on Bardstown Road. And Isaiah, one easy fix are the parking lots around the bars. Why is that going to be one focus?
Well, Doug, because the community wants to see some teeth behind that enforcement that the city has been talking about for back-to-back weekends. These signs like these, right at the Taco Bell parking lot, it says these premises protected by video 24 hours a day. Parking lot is for customers only. All violators will be towed at owner's expense. But bottom line here, people haven't been following that. So ultimately, what is going to change this weekend? I'm told lots like these could be closed off to customers to really enforce that. But ultimately, the proof is going to be what we see this coming weekend. Chaos spilling out onto Bardstown Road in the Highlands was dangerous and cannot happen again this coming weekend, says Tion Wyatt.
When you have the drinking, the emotions, the guns, the cars, the burnouts, it's so much.
He saw the mess in person. Dozens of people, including kids, some fighting, along the popular bar scene after midnight Sunday. 3 arrests, including a 16-year-old.
Why did this happen? Get it out of here. Solutions, you know what I mean, man?
Police Chief Paul Humphrey tells me LMPD will have a bigger presence earlier in the night this coming weekend.
People can't follow the rules. If people can't get right, then we'll either send them home or we'll send them to jail.
For a second day in a row, Mayor Greenberg making a point to say he's proud of closing 3 bars along Bardstown Road in the past year that, in his words, weren't following the rules.
We will continue to do that as long as it takes.
Could we see more closures?
Stay tuned.
Not ruling it out.
Not ruling it out. I'm not ruling out additional enforcement efforts against businesses that are not complying with the laws.
Highlands Tap Room Grill has voluntarily chosen to close at 2 a.m. instead of 4 a.m. now.
I don't think the bar should be open till 4 a.m. I do agree with that.
The city also plans to tow cars parked illegally in businesses' parking lots like this one at the Taco Bell.
They're trashing it. Bean burritos, bottles all over the floor. I saw employees cleaning glass.
It's their property, and we're working to get trespass waivers from them so that if there are people who don't have permission with their cars, we can tow them.
The mayor says he's meeting with business owners again this Thursday to get ready for the entire summer.
How do we prevent this again?
Isaiah, I haven't heard a lot of talk yet about the closing times. Right now, it sets at 4 a.m. We had one bar voluntarily move their hours to 2 a.m. closing. But in the statements from the Metro Council, they say that's what they're going to work on with the businesses to adjust closing times. How realistic is that going to be?
Well, Doug, we've seen businesses really push back against a mandate, basically saying it's punishing all the good actors from, say, a couple ones that don't want to follow the rules. Past years, it's really gone nowhere, and it's been squashed basically before it's gotten to get going. Will this be the thing to turn the tide on a potential ordinance to require a 2 a.m. closing versus a 4 a.m.? We'll have to see, Doug.
All right, thank you very much. Along Bardstown Road there, Isaiah. Now, the Metro Council member who covers the Highlands District gave us some more clues about what's ahead. Said LMPD was already in position this past weekend, and they were able to respond quickly. Ben Reno Weber saying in this statement, LMPD asked people to leave, asked them to turn down the music, gave warnings about illegal parking, and had people pour out drinks. And the vast majority of people complied, according to Reno Weber. He goes on to say, expect to have cars towed, tickets issued, and for those who persist in instigating fights or blocking roads, more arrests made. Certainly a story we're going to be following throughout the week as another meeting's coming up on Thursday.